G'day guys, it's Mick from Escape, and today we're going to be showing you how to get Resident Evil on your Gear VR and achieve and experience something like this. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is come over to the Play Store and then go to, I think it's, yeah, if you just go Google Cardboard Enabler, type that in, it'll be the top one there. Now this is, I think it was a $1.25 app, something like that. So you got Trinus VR Lite. So you install that one as well, and it'll come down onto your desktop. Not your desktop, what's it called? Your homepage. And they'll both be there. So what's important when you go into Cardboard VR Enabler, so what this pretty much does is tricks your phone into thinking that it's a cardboard device, and when you plug it into the Gear VR headset, this bad boy right here, when you plug it into that, the Oculus software won't boot up and it'll just stay as is. So you can do whatever you want and put up, you know, this way you can do the side-by-side videos if you want to check those out, and you can play any other Google Play game, and there's hundreds out there, so it's definitely worth checking out. So while you're waiting for those two programs to install, you can come over to your computer and you go Trinus VR, just go to Google, go to the top one, it'll take you to this website, you just go try it for free, and then you go download Trinus VR PC server. Okay, now that it's finished installing, just click on that, and say yes, go I accept, and change this to wherever you want to check, wherever you normally install your programs into. I normally put in the iDrive, create a desktop shortcut, just click through them all. No doubt you've done this 1,000 times before. Okay, cool. We go next, go finish. So now when we go to our desktop, we should have Trinus here. Go yes again. And then entering the Trinus comes up. So once you have Trinus VR set up, it's going to look something like this. Now this is the main option that you want to be looking at, and it's all dependent on what phone you have and what headset you're using, but we're looking at VR today. Now you would think you would choose one of the Gear VR options, but no, for some reason, like, the option C for here was the best. It gave the best resolution and it came together the best. And now if you're feeling like it's getting a bit dizzy and the displacement is wrong, then you got to change this value here. And the more you drag it left and right is what's going to bring those two images together that, you know, come through on your phone, and it'll squeeze them both together. Now, besides that, there's not really much else to say here. A lot of tutorials say you can go very high, and I think that's when they're using tethering. But for Wi-Fi, I found like the image scale would only really work too well in normal. And it's important to go auto adjust on both these, and then if you go here and go to compatible, because this is the best you're going to get with, I guess, the capturing software, which I'm using OBS right now. So yeah, this is a very important option right here. So, but the only problem is that it doesn't really work with Resident Evil 7, but there is ways out there if you use a program called SideloadVR and then click on, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Free Track. And I think that uses your Gear VR sensors and it allows you to look around using the camera in the game, you know, within game. But unfortunately, I couldn't really get that to work too well. It was really annoying. It pretty much kept on annoying me, and I just wanted to play the game, I just wanted to get into it, so I just ignored this. I left it on mouse, which works with other games, but for some reason not with this one, and I just got straight into the game. Now you've got other things like network. I've just left this as it is, and it just did its own thing, and it's worked fine. With this, I made sure that it got, with fake 3D here, it won't really matter too much, because what it is like, as you're moving your head like this, it'll auto adjust to keep it at a steady pace, sort of thing, I guess you can say, when you tick on fake roll and that. But yeah, I just did max frame rate at 75. It never hits 75, you know. It struggles to hit 30 to 60 at times. But anyway, so that's, and these other ones I just didn't touch and just left them as is. So once you've got Trinus all set up on your computer, then you come over to your phone and you go Trinus VR. You just press on it. And what happens is that once you've, it's got some terms and conditions, and it just has a health and safety warning. You just press on that. And then when you look at your computer version, it says searching for phone. Now, when you press on this little triangle button, it'll try to find the phone. And then all you needed to do on here is just press this button here, and it'll come up on screen as well. And then it goes purple, and then boom, it's streaming. And that's it. And if I move it like this, you can see this is controlling the mouse now. And you can change the sensitivity here. So I found that this was a good point, that where in other games it made it feel more stable when you're looking around, and you can control the camera like that, but sometimes you want to increase the sensitivity. Okay, so something that's very important is you need to go down to options, and we need to go to display, I think. No, maybe it was graphics. It's really, really important here that you change it to 720, and then I think that's the biggest problem that people are having. They can't figure out why it's so choppy and it won't come through properly on the on the phone through Gear VR, and that it's because you've got to put it to the resolution of 720. It's trying to, when you leave it at 1080, it's trying to transmit too much information. That's what makes it choppy over your Wi-Fi or even tethering. So you got to make sure you change it to 720. You can leave a few of these other ones on, but I've set other things like texture quality and texture filtering, all that. That's all on low, medium. I've cranked it all down to make sure that you would get through the smoothest experience through here and keep that really, really immersive Gear VR experience, or VR experience I guess you can say, through the actual headset itself. Okay, so now you can see it. It's here. You can see the door. Okay, there's no magic, there's no witchcraft or anything like that. All I'm doing now is putting it in here into the Gear VR. Look, no cables, no nothing. We're just putting that on and boom, we got it here. Got the controller here, right? Looking around, go through the door. It's all seamless. So, and it all works. But I will say around this area where the dad's chasing you and that, ooh, spoilers, nothing. And there you go, and it's working. Oh, and there he is. And that's all I'm going to show you because the rest is spoilers. That's honestly it, guys. There's nothing too hard to it. It's just one program that you download, you put it, and it just streams it like that. I think like I said, the biggest problem that people are having is that they're trying to make the detail quality and the texture quality, all that sort of stuff, way too high. You crank all that stuff down, and yes, it does look bad through the computer if you're playing it on computer, but you got to remember you're playing it on very, very small screen, and when that's all compressed, it looks fine and it looks great through Gear VR. So hope you enjoyed this video anyway, guys. If you got any questions, leave them down below. I'll try to answer them as best I can, but until then, I will see you guys in the next VR tutorial video, maybe. See you guys.